Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on your favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. So today we've got a question from one of our subscriber that he's making and his team is making some changes in the JMeter file, and that JMeter file is being uploaded to a GitHub kind of a repo where everybody else they do collaboration, they do upload the files, they make changes as usual as a team, they make changes, but the challenge that they're facing is they're not able to identify the difference, like what has been changed or what has been added. So they wanted to know how to find the difference, and really, do we have an opportunity or do we have an option to see the change? So we are going to see that in this video on how to do that, how to find the difference, and who has made the difference, who has made the changes and everything in this video. So before we move on to this video, this is me, Vasan Shanmugam. I welcome you all to our Little Slaw YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to our Little Slaw YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much, and let's move to the video. So this script that you're seeing here is going to be our playground, and out of all of these files, I'm going to pick one of these files, which is API get request 04.jmx, and let me take you to the JMeter setup. So this is a very simple script, and in our upcoming versions, we're going to add the changes, and we're going to see whether the changes that has been reflected in the GitHub as a XML format. So firstly, we have a get request, we have this path, and then the server name and everything. So everything looks fine. And the first change that we're going to make is going to be very simple change. All I'm going to do is just change the path from 1 to 2, and then I'm going to save it. And I have already configured my GitHub. So in case if you want to know how to do this configuration, please do reach out to me. I can help you with the GitHub consultation and Git consultation. So for now, I have created a branch as well. So I have two branches. One is the main branch, which is the original main branch, and then the feature branch which I have created for making all these changes. So these are the branches which I have, and let me check the status. So when I do a git status, I can see the modified change here, and let me add the change. So the change, which means git status minus vv. Yep, so this will show what change I have made. So previously it was post slash 1, and the change is post slash 2, which means the first thing we have to understand is the code change. The code gets reflected in the XML file, right? So that's one easy thing that you have to understand. So let me clear it, and let me add the change first. So I've added the change, and when I do a git status now, we are supposed to commit the file. So let me do a commit. So since I've already made few commits, I'll make it this to 5th commit. And now the commit is done. So let's push the change. So git push origin, and I'm going to push this branch. I'm not going to push the main branch, but instead I'm going to push the feature branch. Click on enter, and now this will push my changes to the GitHub repo. And let me open my GitHub repo here. So click on code. Okay, let me click on pull request, and then the new pull request. And let me choose the branch. So once I push open the branch here, you can very well see what's the change that we have made. So previously it was post slash 1, and now it is post slash 2, right? So I'm going to create, and here you can see the contributor, the files changed, everything is visible here. So let me create a pull request, creating a pull request, and let's merge this pull request. So the reason I'm merging this pull request is if I go back to my code, if I open my code here, and if I click on the blame here, we can very well see the changes. Like for example, the first commit, that's the original script, and then I have the 5th commit, which is the commit that I have recently changed from post 1 to 2. So it's been here. So this is the change that we made, right? And here we can very well see like who has made the change. Like you can see the author, and you can see which commit. And here, if you like click hover over your mouse here, you can even see like who has committed it and when did he committed it. So all these changes can be easily understood. So you can very well see. Okay, again, this is in the URL request. So next step I'm going to do is I'm going to add another sample, a preprocessor, a JSR223 preprocessor, and I'm going to write a command which is log.info and test the, sorry, test the change. And let me close it and let me save this for now. And then coming back to the uh, GitHub window. So I'm going to do a git status minus VV. So this will actually show me that what change I have literally made. So I have added these lines. So if you see here, I've added a Groovy script and the cache key is true. The log.info. So it basically is a JSR223 preprocessor. So every single thing that we make, every single changes that we make will reflect in the XML file. So you don't need to worry about that you're missing something, right? So everything is documented. Everything is completely available in the XML file. And let me clear this and let's do a git add dot and then do a git commit. And this is going to be the 6th commit. It's done. And then do a git status. So everything is committed, nothing to commit. The working tree is clean. So let's push the change. So git push origin feature to the branch. So now the changes has been made to the, it has been sent to the branch to your GitHub repo. And let me go to the GitHub repo here, go to the code. In the code, let me create another pull request. So for that, I'm going to click on the pull request and then create a new pull request. Take the branch. Yep. So in the 6th commit, I have moved this hash tree to the line number 41. So from 32 to 41, and then I have added a new hash tree which includes the JSR223 preprocessor. It tells you what preprocessor you added, what language you selected, what parameters do you have, what file names you have, what cache keys you have, even the script, the complete script that you have created. So every single thing, as I told you, has been documented, and every single thing has been added to your file, and these will be definitely reaching your code. So I'm going to create the 6th pull request, created a pull request, everything looks fine. So I'm going to merge the pull request, confirm merge, and then coming back to the code, here you can see the change. Like if I click on the, so there are two options, one is the code and the other one is the blame. If I click on blame, you can very well see the 6th commit. So this is the 6th commit, this is the change, and it shows who made this change, right? 6th commit, how many lines has been added, how many lines has been deleted, what was the commit message, and who did the commit. So every single item has been added to your GitHub point. I think that's the best part about the GitHub point. No matter what, which tool you used, Bitbucket or GitHub or GitLab, Azure DevOps, everything will be saved or stored in the same manner, and you can find every single item. And on the right side, you can see who are the contributors are. So I think I just wanted to prove that, yeah, anything that you want to make change will reflect in your XML file, which you can see very well here. So if you are someone who is new to GitHub and you want to learn new things with JMeter, with collaboration tools, please do reach out to me. I can take a consultation session for you. And thank you so much for watching this video. Until I see you in our next video, it's bye bye from Shanmugam and your favorite Little Salah YouTube channel. Take care and bye bye.